Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 16th to the 31st, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in now, Aquarius, and see what this time frame has to offer. So we're going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These will also be your totem animals for this time. So when you see an image of them in the wild or just an image of them, this is your angels, your spirit guides, tapping you on the shoulder saying, remember this message. So let's see now. Angel and Spirit Guide Message, Aquarius, March 16th to the 31st, 2020. Angel and Spirit Guide Message, Aquarius, March 16th to the 31st, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, goodness. Okay, so we're going to take the top and the bottom. So we have the peacock spirit, it says, let it shine. And then we have the koi fish spirit, which says there's always enough. So let it shine, let yourself, your truth, your power, your essence shine, because there is always enough. And then let's see what your chakra cards have to say. Angel and Spirit Guide Message for Aquarius, March 16th to the 31st, 2020. March 16th to the 31st, 2020, Aquarius. March 16th to the 31st, 2020, Aquarius. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. So we have this one right here, which is Universal Light. And this is the Soul Star Chakra. And then we have the Sacral Chakra, which is inspiration. So you are being inspired by Universal Light, by guidance forward, by also your truth. That's beautiful. Angel and Spirit Guide Message, Aquarius, March 16th to the 31st. Aquarius, March 16th to the 31st, Aquarius. March 16th to the 31st, Aquarius. March 16th to the 31st, Aquarius. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. So at the center of everything, we have the Eight of Wands. Change is coming forward. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So you're very thankful for this change because you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders. This leads you to rebirth, which is the Judgment card. Your angels are right there with you. You're also tapping into your inner magic. Then we have Cernunnos, which is the Devil card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, which is a time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. Then we have the King of Pentacles, reiterating this Capricorn energy, but also other earth sign energies, Taurus and Virgo. But there's prosperity, success, bounty at your roots here. Five of Cups, change your mind, change your whole entire life. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Your hard work is really paying off. Do note, Aquarius, you can be caught up in the logic, in the nitty-gritty of it all, and miss the joy and miss the happiness of this time. So Spirit is saying, and your angels are saying, don't take this so seriously. Don't take things so seriously. You have the Ace of Wands right here, a gift from God's Source Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of prosperity, success, bounty, understanding. Yeah. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles, another gift of prosperity, a gift on this earthly plane. This is work-oriented or what you are really passionate about, really coming to a forefront, coming to a head here. And then we have the Two of Swords. So you're seeing yourself at a crossroads. Now, we don't have you taking the Ace of Wands yet as this gift of the Ace of Wands, but you are most definitely taking this gift of prosperity, and you're breaking away of a pattern, of a chain, of an idea that no longer suits you, is no longer a part of you. So with your spirit animals, your totem animals for this time, with the peacock and the koi fish, let it shine. Let your heart, your soul, your passion, your uniqueness shine forward. Because with the koi fish spirit, it says, there is always enough. So as you let your heart shine, and right here, the peacock's heart is shining, his heart is shining through, You are going to find that there is always enough for you, that there is always beauty, prosperity, abundance in this world. You might have to look for things a little bit differently, but don't count yourself out or think, okay, that's for somebody else, but not for me, because that's just not the truth. Especially during this time, you're really stepping into your power, your creativity, your passion, your purpose, and you're embracing universal light when it comes to the soul star chakra. Now, the soul star chakra is located 6 inches above your crown chakra. This is your connection with your angels, with your spirit guides. This is divine wisdom moving you forward and your soul's healing being a part of you. There's a light to you. There's an essence to you that is shining brightly. You may not see it all the time, but other people definitely are. Maybe not all the time, but other people are definitely seeing this light shine bright in you. It's time, Aquarius, for you to see it too, because it's really going to move you forward in inspiration, in bounty, in beauty, and in abundance. With the sacral chakra, this is about letting go of, this is letting go of negativity from this life and from past lives. You are going to find yourself inspired as you lessen the weight on your shoulders. And we can definitely see this here with your crown. So as you are moving forward, as you are going after what you desire, you are finding your passion, your purpose, your voice, your understanding. And this leads you to being inspired, but also really embracing changes that bring forth prosperity. Now, I know you're thinking, Dane, of course you would embrace changes that bring forth prosperity. Well, you have the mama bear right here, and you have a sense of protecting what is yours. So here it is really stepping out of your comfort zone, Aquarius, which is hard for absolutely everybody. So here, as you are embracing changes, as you're looking at what you desire, as you're moving forward, as you're looking at yourself on this earthly plane, what it is that you're doing, what it is that you desire, you are going to see that the truer you are to yourself, how authentically you are, starts to bring in your prosperity. Right? And this is, of course, coming from a place of love and of kindness and of understanding that is leading you forward to bounty, to beauty, to an understanding that is purely you and absolutely bountiful because of it. Because there's a gift that you have that nobody else has. And this gift leads you forward. This gift brings you to something more. And as it brings you to something more, the pentacle right here, you can really see this. I believe it is the Petronian man in Da Vinci's painting, sketch. With the head, the feet, and the arms, you are open to infinite possibilities, and you are embracing a brave new world and a new way of seeing things, a new way of looking at your prosperity, your bounty, and your beauty. And this brings you to the 10 of Wands, where you're putting down the weight that you have been carrying. And for a long time, you've been carrying a lot. You've been carrying other people's hopes and dreams, helping them move forward. You've been carrying your own hopes and dreams, your desires. And here, as you put things down, you're starting to see what you want. And you're starting to say, this is where I want to be. This is what I desire. This is what I want from my life and myself. And as you plant the seed, as you embrace this prosperity, you start moving forward. And as you move forward, you are no longer like Atlas with the weight of the world upon your shoulders. And so as the weight is lifted, you start standing tall and proud within yourself. You have such a beautiful heart, Aquarius, that sometimes you lose sight of you to be what everybody else needs, to be that caring, compassionate person. And at times, Aquarius, you need to be that kind, compassionate, loving person to yourself first, and then to everybody else. Or then to the people who are also kind and compassionate to you. Don't spread yourself so thin that you feel like you're fraying at the edges, right? Because you are embracing this new passion, this new idea, this new bounty with the Ace of Wands. And with this passion, this beauty, and this idea that comes, there comes a understanding of you, an understanding of heart, an understanding of what you desire. There's also a surge of inspiration, which you are definitely using. This inspiration that we see with the sacral chakra, but also with the Ace of Wands, brings you a flexibility of mind and spirit, brings you an influx of creativity, moving towards your passion, moving forward in gratitude, really looking at yourself and fulfilling your desires. So this is a time where you look at what you want, Aquarius, not what everybody else wants from you. And as you look at what you want, you are starting to change the game because you are really seeing your passion, your desire, your power, your purpose moving you forward. And as it moves you forward, we have at your roots the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is an earth sign energy, very much a strong Capricorn energy here, but this is also a Taurus and a Virgo. So with this prosperity comes the sense of claiming your throne, knowing where it is that you stand, right? Your voice is being heard, and people are seeing you as prosperous. You might laugh and say, Dane, why would they see me as prosperous? It's because you have this gift of prosperity around you. You are breaking chains. You are breaking patterns that held you back, and now you are moving forward in true prosperity. And with the boar right back here, it's wealth. It's wealth. It's what you value as much as money. It's a sense of having bounty and beauty, but also conquering fears. Because remember, back in the ancient world, especially the ancient Celtic world, the boar was one of the deadliest animals. And to be able to have a boar hunt and be successful in a boar hunt was a sign of tremendous skill. So you're also calling on your skills, your passions, your desires, your beauty that leads you forward. And as you do so, you might feel like you're not as equipped as you should be, or you're kind of out of your element. You are definitely going to be pushing the barrier during this time, entering uncharted terrains. There we go. Entering uncharted terrains and looking at the way to move forward, looking at what it is that you want. And two paths are really clear to you. You're going to be seeing things and saying, okay, this way, I really feel like that's the way I want to go, and that way it's my backup plan. But right now, there's a sense of being stuck, and that's because there's a third option that's going to open itself up to you as you embrace your prosperity, as you embrace your bounty, as you look at the beauty that is around you. You're going to see a third way open up, and this way is going to be truly your essence, true to your soul, true to yourself. And as it opens up, you're sitting there and you're like, wow, I didn't realize I could hold my head up high like this, and not, slink away. It's almost like there's a part of you that you thought, oh, they won't accept it. People won't accept it. People won't see me. Really, they'll laugh, they'll joke, and nobody wants to be laughed at. Nobody wants to be a joke. And so here, as you are moving forward in your passion, in your power, in what you desire, you're really embracing this braveness. You're really embracing your courage to break boundaries, to break boundaries. My goodness, getting tongue-tied. And you might find it that way during this time. You might find that you're getting tongue-tied and that you stumble and you think, oh my gosh, do I just stop? Do I sit there and say, this isn't for me? And the fact of the matter is, Aquarius, no. You sit there and you look at who you are and what you want, and you say, I am deserving of the prosperity. I hold the throne. And it can be an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Again, strong Capricorn presence here that moves you towards prosperity. But this is also a time where, Aquarius, you're very grounded, right? You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands, and then, we have the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles here. There's a very grounded sense to you, but there's also a breaking free. There is also a changing your mind, and you're changing your whole entire life. Instead of looking at the regrets, the 3 cups that are spilt, you're looking at the 2 of cups behind you, the love, the joy, the prosperity, the success. And it might be hard to see. For some, it is. For others, it's going to be easier. But what you're looking at here is what you love and how you want to move forward. Because Aquarius, you are your heart. As an air sign energy, you want to be your mind. You want to kind of logic things out. And logic is very important to you. Intellect, clear thinking, creativity of mind, having this elasticity of mind is very important to you. But there's also this importance of listening to your heart, your soul, yourself, of embracing what you love. And why is that important? I am of the firm belief that we are all emotional beings. We first come from a place of the heart. And if our emotions are in chaos, if we're not listening to our hearts, our souls, and ourselves, we put ourselves into chaos. And what this is saying here is, instead of looking at the chaos, because people are chaos, look at the love. Look at the joy in your heart. Look at the power of your purpose. and start to see yourself moving forward. Start to see yourself, achieving so much more, because this leads you to Cernunnos, who is the god of the forest. Now, the Cernunnos card is the Devil card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So the Devil card talks about addictions. It talks about, of course, bad habits. It talks about chains, all right? So here it is saying that it could be very easy to fall into addictions. It really can, because you're changing your world. This is earth-shaking for you, and it's changing things for you. And when things change, human beings, we tend to go back to the familiar. And as we go back to the familiar, it can be things that we really don't want to be repeating, but somehow it just kind of comes over us. It washes over us like a wave. And so here it's being very mindful to not fall into past addictions, which can be, alcohol, drugs, sex, food, shopping, all those things. But it can also be people-pleasing. It could also be being argumentative, right? Which I don't really see it as your problem, Aquarius, at all. But, it's things that we don't think of being addicted to, that we can be. It's kind of like when you're upset, some people go to anger first, okay? Instead of showing fear, I'll show anger. Other people, instead of showing fear, they show sorrow, or they'll take it all on themselves and say, this is my fault. I definitely did it. And I deserve to be afraid, but I also deserve other people's fear. I deserve other people's hardship. I have to hold up the world. And that's what you're moving away from, Aquarius. You don't have to hold up the world. It's too much. It's too much. And yeah, it's how we think when we're little. It's kind of like, if I'm just good enough, if I'm just kind enough, if I can just do more, if I can just be what is expected of me. Even though sometimes it changes minute to minute, depending on the person you're dealing with, especially if they're an unstable person. And now you found yourself kind of chained to a pattern, and now you're breaking those chains. And here, what we see is Cernunnos blessing the couple that has shared in Beltane. So shared in the coming of the seasons, the changing of the seasons, right? Shared in this celebration of life and of joy. He's blessing them. But he's also ominous, isn't he? He's kind of scary. And that's because Cernunnos doesn't care. And that's why he can be seen as a devil. He doesn't care the way that we think God should. He's the god of the forest. The winter is harsh, not because it wants to be harsh, because simply it is the winter. The summer bears fruit and brings bounty, but it can also bring drought. It can also be harsh. Everything has its balance and its beauty, and also its hardship. And that's what Cernunnos tells us. And so as you're changing your mind, as you're looking at things new, you are seeing the hardships that you have been through, the pains, the disappointments, but you're seeing things in a new light. And as you see things in a new light, you look at the paths offered to you, and you start to choose a new one that brings you prosperity, one that is in alignment with your soul, yourself, and your power. And as you do so, the Eight of Pentacles says, you're working your tuchus off. You really are. You are working hard and diligently and profoundly towards your power. Now, with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, okay, 8 is a work number. 8 is a serious number. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands here. 1 is a freedom number. 1 is a leader number, all right? You're not one to follow during this time, most definitely. But you can get really caught up in work. You can get really caught up in the nitty-gritty of things and just think, okay, if I just kind of soldier through, keep on pushing through, longer hours mean better results. The more I give of myself, the more I will get. And that's not true. There needs to be a balance here, or else you're going to burn out and be completely overwhelmed. So you are going to see the fruits of your labor pay off. You're going to see things starting to change. And it can be a very small change or it can be a larger change. It depends on where you are in your journey. But as you see this change coming, you are connecting with your power and your purpose. You are connecting with yourself. And you're seeing your hard work pay off. Just do not make this time all work and no play. I love that. I love that saying, all work and no play. So really move forward, embracing your joy, embracing your heart. It's so important because this leads you to a rebirth, but also a resurgence of inspiration. The rabbit right here. In Celtic tradition, the rabbit represents magic. you are harnessing your magic. Now, if you believe in conjuring magic, this magic is being renewed. But this is also the God's head within you. Brahma said he hid the God's head within man, because that is the one place that man does not look for it. And so you're looking within this cave, and I do forget what this cave is called, but the light shines in on the solstice and comes out, and it makes just this beautiful, beautiful pattern. It hits the wall just this exquisite way. And here it's a renewal. It's coming out. It's kind of like the child being born from the womb. It's coming out renewed and invigorated with new opportunities. Now you might say, okay, when the baby is born, they're not renewed, they're not invigorated. They need a lot of attention and a lot of time. And that's what you're going to be needing from your angels. It will be very detrimental to think, okay, I don't need my angels with me. I don't need my spirit guide with me. I can do this all by myself. Connecting with spirit, being mindful, being in meditation is going to be something absolutely profoundly powerful for you. And you're heralding a new time. You're going to see that your angels are with you, heralding this time, moving you forward through your hard work, having you reborn in your passion and in your prosperity. And as you embrace these gifts, as you see yourself moving forward, you find that your subconscious message, I love it, is the Queen of Pentacles. So you have here the King and the Queen of Pentacles. And what I love about this is that whenever I have the King and the Queen from the same suit, from the same deck, in a reading, it means a soulmate connection, a true love connection, a powerful connection of prosperity, bounty, abundance, beauty. I do also see the bone in her hand, kind of like you really are taking this wand, and you are having radiate through you the vibrational energy of success. And you claim it, you own it. This is going to be a time where you feel very comfortable being seen, but subconsciously, you are going to need to take time for you, Aquarius, or else you will not really enjoy the time because you'll feel burnt out and overwhelmed. And again, you have that rabbit there. You have that magic leading you forward. And then we have your subconscious chakra message, which is visualization. You have to see it first within your own mind's eye. Believe it, see it, and then it becomes. It will take time, yes. Effort, yes. But the difference between visualization and imagination is slight but immense. Because when we visualize, it's not imagining, it's not hoping, it's not dreaming. It's saying, this is how I see my future, and this is what I'm working towards. And as you visualize, it becomes part of your reality because it becomes part of your mind and part of the beating of your heart, almost the energy that pulsates through you time and time again. And as you embrace this energy, this power, this knowledge, it leads you to your spirit animal message, your totem animal of the horse spirit, which says freedom is yours, because freedom is yours. You are moving towards a place of feeling free, feeling empowered, invigorated, and determined. All right, Aquarius, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.